people here on this wonderful spring but feels like summer day. The Barn Hill Conservation Group, which is almost, I think, 40 years ago, and we've got some founder members here like Kim. Is that right? And the group comes here every Sunday and works throughout the year. I think we occasionally allowed Christmas Day off.
Because any of Leslie's feeling generous.
Yes. And last year we were very lucky. We were very privileged to get a grant from the council, it's the Brent Museum and Archives Department, but it was the Heritage Wellbeing Fund. And I'm delighted that representing Brent is Aisha, who's come, who was part of the team that administered the grant and all the follow-up. There were a number of other groups all around Brent, incredibly diverse group of people, doing West Indian music, things to do with the library in Preston, heritage trails in Wales, and all sorts of different things. And we got our grant particularly to work on the Gadder Brook, which is this series of streams that go down and cross over the road, and on the other side is the open stream, and we worked very hard on doing all that. We had some money left over from our grant because one of the contractors decided to give us the money to do the work for free. So that was so we had a bonus, and we decided to put up these two boards. It was a bit of a rush because we did it rather at the end of the project and we had a time limit. So I'm afraid there might be the odd mistake, and I think that's due to the time pressure that we were under. So take responsibility for that. But in doing these boards, we had help from two amazing young people. So first of all, we wanted to do a map. Now all the maps point north, but we wanted a map that pointed this way to show the direction. And none of us knew how to do a map and move it. It was just beyond us. But Monique came along, and Monique came along, and amazingly has graphic skills. Is a teacher of graphics and knows all about these things that are complete mystery to the rest of us. And did the map, and then the other things were added, and we decided, so that's the information. The overall design originated from Rose, who's not here, on holiday at the moment. So we want to thank all the people that contributed to that one. And then another young lady called Isha, who's a young lady who's an illustrator of children's books, did the drawing, the illustrations for this one, where we decided to publicise ourselves. And I'd like to thank Loy Logo, who made it a new website for us. We had Simon ran our website for about 20 years, but the kit that was used for it couldn't do things like make it go down to the size of for a mobile phone or an iPad, and it also had some other restrictions. So we've got a new website, and we've got a QR code. We've never had one of those before. So hopefully we're with the times. So I'd like to thank all those people. I'd like to thank people who installed this last Thursday, which was Jim, Mike here, and Colin. Unfortunately, Jim and Colin aren't here, Mike's here. And the team on our side who did the admin work of applying for the grant and all the rest of it was Rinda, John, who is here, John Parker, wherever you are, and Bernard, our treasurer, who made sure that everything got paid for. I think the Gadder Brook project was something, all I can really say about it is we learned so much and had a great time doing it. One of the things that's come out is, you know, we do this for the amenity for people, but also for biodiversity. What we've discovered, and thanks to Leslie, we've discovered there's a very rare plant called the narrow-leaf bittercress, and it I don't know how rare it is, but it's pretty rare. We knew it was down by the open stream on one side, on the north side. We've now seen it on the south side, is that correct, of the open stream, and there's quite a lot growing along this main feeder ditch, that obviously when it rains heavily, that takes the water down underneath the Fryent Way and into that. So that's just one example of encouraging, through our work, we're encouraging more biodiversity. You get more wildflowers, you get more insects, you get more moths, you get more birds, etc., etc. That's about it. I think I've said everything I want to say.
Thank you to Morris, who's done
Oh, one final thing. Asia would like to put it on their publicity. If anyone's got an objection, let us know. Otherwise, it will assume you will be. I mean, what were you going to take? We'd like a photo of everybody. We have a big photo.